Hello everyone. My case study is on Anthony, who has oppositional defiant disorder. Anthony is a 4-year-old Hispanic boy who lives with his mother, his father, his older brother who's 8 and shows no sign of the disorder, and his maternal grandmother. Anthony and his brother were both born in America, but his mother, father, and grandmother immigrated from Colombia. His parents speak English, but his grandmother speaks only Spanish. When Anthony becomes angry in class and has tantrums, he often speaks in Spanish or has comments in Spanish, and I believe that's from the bilingual household. So during these temper tantrums that he has, the obsessional defiant disorder just makes him not want to do what he's told by an authoritative figure, such as a teacher, a parent, a paraprofessional. So Anthony often yells out, screams out, runs around, and throws himself on the floor at times when he does not want to do what is asked of him to do. Anthony has been evaluated and will be receiving an IEP very soon. Anthony also has sensory issues. He has to feel everything, touch everything, sometimes put things in his mouth. But Anthony usually calms down when he's given a soft puppet or anything, a foam ball or anything that he can touch and play with that's soft. Anthony usually gets work done by either my assistants or my paraprofessionals assistance with him. We usually have to take him off to the side, and I find out, don't ask Anthony, don't tell Anthony what to do. Ask him, what would you like to do, Anthony? How would you like to do this? And how can I help you get this work done? The lesson plan today is based on the alphabet, learning the upper and lowercase letters and their sounds. Anthony is very into sports and he loves drawing. During art and during gym time, there are very few tantrums because he loves doing those things. Now, to get into the lesson, I will pique the children's interest by saying, who knows the alphabet? Let's sing the song together. And then I will tell them why the alphabet is important, because it's going to help them to spell their names, and then the sounds of the letters will eventually help them to read words. I will do some air tracing of letters and have the children following me, which I will start with tracing A in the air and have the children follow. Then I will move on to Jack Hartman's video, a YouTube video of Jack Hartman's called Learn Letters and Their Sounds. It's in my lesson plan. And then we will move on to independent practice. And the children will be directed to complete an alphabet tracing worksheet. This is where Anthony loses it. He just does not want to do it. I will then ask my para to sit with Anthony and take him to the play area or the area where there is a sand tray, a sand table. Put letters inside the sand and help him to feel his way through the sand to find the letters, and then record if he knows the letters and their sounds. This then allows me to read the book to the children, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. This is by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. This is a really fun book, and it's all about letters, and the children love the repetitiveness and reviewing the alphabet. Along with this book, there's a coconut tree. It's made of felt. It has uppercase and lowercase letters, and the letters can easily be applied and taken off the tree. The children love this. Of course, when Anthony sees this, he goes into a tantrum, and now he wants to play with this. So then I will have the children do their worksheets, which will be tracing uppercase and lowercase letters. And I will sit with Anthony and work with the coconut tree and the letters. After this, it also states in the text that although research on the significance of play for children with disabilities is limited, the contention that play is an important contributor to their development, and I believe that, because once Anthony is allowed to play or allowed to feel things, and he now calms down and he's able to work. He's able to produce work. Anthony works better in individual settings, but every now and then I can get him to work with a partner. At the end of the lesson, if there's time, the children will move to the rug and they will jump around on colorful letters on the alphabet rug and making the letters sound. Anthony likes doing this because it's movement. I do have to watch him because sometimes he pushes the other children that may be standing on a letter he wants to stand on. At this point, I would just conclude the lesson with either going to the whiteboard and children calling out names of letters and their sounds, or I will go around the room and ask the children to ask them what letter says A says, B says, and complete the lesson like that. Thank you for listening.